Hey, everybody. Welcome to Prophetic Lifestyles. Listen, I'm doing something a little different this month. Instead of doing a series on ministry and marketplace, I'm going to be doing a series on my heroes, my personal heroes in the Black American race, of which I'm a part of. Now, our channel, as a prophetic channel, we speak to a prophetic people regardless of race, regardless of nationality or any of that. We speak to a people who hear God. However, it is my personal belief that there is a prophetic destiny on every race in the earth. And I believe when God created us, of course, he created us as individuals, and then he created us as families, and then he created us as races, and then he created us as nationality or nations. Okay. And so as a result of that, we don't do a lot of emphasis on race, but I've been wanting to do this for some years now. I have a vision to really develop videos that speak to the prophetic destiny of Black Americans, and I want to write books that sort of illuminates the lives of persons who have been personal heroes of mine, who are Black Americans, like Phyllis Wheatley, Benjamin Banneker, George Washington Carver. So we feel that a door is open because it's the year of doors and open doors. I just feel the leading of Holy Spirit to do a series on my heroes. And so today, in today's video, we are starting with Alex Haley. Now, Alex Haley is somewhat controversial. Um, when I've talked about him in the past, I've actually had people to criticize me and people who have told me that he's not worthy of being a hero because of some of the dubious things and the accusations that have been leveled against him. But for me, a hero is not a person of perfection. A hero is a person whose achievements inspire you. And Alex Haley achievements as a writer, as the writer and of Roots and the producer of the television series Roots, has made him a hero of mine since I was 10 years old. That year, Christmas, my mother got me the book Roots because I loved to read as a child. And all I did for 3 days was read Roots. And then later, I think it was about a month or so, Roots came out, the television series, which I didn't miss. And so from that time, from 1977 to now, we're talking about 47 years. Alex Haley has remained my hero and the person who I've established myself. I've established my footstep as a writer, being inspired by his life. Okay, so I want to share with you why Alex Haley is my personal, why he's my personal hero. I'm not ignoring the accusations against him. Recently, it came out, this may have been out some time, but recently it came out that he actually altered the interview he did with Martin Luther King Jr. in 1965. He altered one of Dr. King's statements that made it look like Martin Luther King was disparaging Malcolm X, which has recently been discovered as being untrue. He was sued for for plagiarizing and including another book in his writing Roots. And so I recognize these things, but for me, growing up a Black boy in the hood of Cleveland, Ohio, and having no real role models in terms of writing, having no real role models, Alex Haley became for me the quintessential hero because he was the first Black man who I'd ever seen in my life to write a book. Okay. And then that book went on to produce a television series. And that book really changed the landscape of America and possibly even the world. So this is why Alex Haley is my hero. Number one, he has been a trailblazer because he pioneered Black storytelling. All right. Now, because of the success of Roots being a massive bestseller, bringing the experiences of Black Americans into the mainstream of America, literary, and just bringing it into the homes, and then recounting his family history and bringing that to a wider audience is what makes him a pioneer. Alex's success helped pave the way for other Black writers, including myself, although I'm not, of course, I'm not as famous and as well known as Alex Haley is, but without an Alex Haley, I may not be the writer that I am today. And Alex Haley's writing of Roots challenge dominant narratives about race and about racial identity. And so even the critics of Roots and the persons who criticize Roots and Haley for plagiarizing, even they have to acknowledge the cultural significance that Alex Haley sparked in national conversations about slavery, about genealogy, and about the heritage of Black Americans. Secondly, Alex Haley empowered storytelling through oral traditions. I know a lot of my maternal family history because, like Alex, I would sit at the feet of my grandmother who went to heaven in 2018 at the age of 96. I sat at her feet as a little boy and listened to her tell the stories about her grandfather, her uncle, her father, and members of her family. And it was through these oral traditions, it was Haley's reliance on oral traditions as a source for the writing of Roots that highlighted the richness and the importance of this tradition among Black Americans. He validated the power of stories being passed from generation to generation. He gave voice to experiences often excluded from official narratives. This approach inspired other Black writers to explore and celebrate storytelling as a tool for cultural perseverance, of cultural of the cultural keeping and protecting, and also helped in the formation, I believe, in the formation of the richness of Black American history. All right. Number three, Alex Haley is my hero because of the cultural impact that his writing had. Haley's works, both the autobiography of Malcolm X and Roots, had a profound impact on the cultural landscape of America. Again, sparking important conversations, and Roots as a book that later became a television miniseries reached millions of viewers and became a cultural phenomenon. By exploring the Black American experience through compelling storytelling, Haley helped foster a greater understanding of the struggles and the triumphs of the Black American race. His commitment to portraying the diversity and richness of Black culture contributes to his status as a hero for me. And so for this reason, again, not ignoring the wrong things that he did, but celebrating the positive impact that he has had on America, on the United States of America, and how that has impacted me even to the day. I will be 57 years old in a month. Well, actually, this month, because it's February, I'll be 57. And for 47 years, Alex Haley remains one of the premier heroes in my life. I hope that you have heroes and that you'll consider your heroes, particularly if they're the same race of you. Of course, they don't have to be the same race as you, but my hope is that your heroes will inspire you, even as Alex Haley has been an inspiration to me. Thanks for watching. Please leave a comment, like this video, share it with others, and check us out for the month of February as we again discuss our personal heroes. Shalom, everybody.